we're talking about shooting, we've got 5 big topics to discuss. You of course have your stance, how you're gripping the gun, how to properly align the gun with the target, your trigger press. But right now, let's talk about managing recoil. Now, how much felt recoil your firearm has depends on the size of it. Is it bigger? Is it smaller? It also depends on the caliber that you have chosen for that firearm. Some have very little felt recoil. Other firearms have a lot of movement with that firearm when the gun goes off. Regardless of the amount of felt recoil that your firearm has, we need to make sure that we're properly managing that recoil on those follow-up shots. So if you're at the gun range and you're only firing a single round, well, then recoil management may not be that big of a deal. But when you're firing a string of fire because you're out having fun with guns, or you're shooting the competition, or you're forced to in a personal defense setting, we've got to make sure that we are managing that recoil properly. So with each press of the trigger, there ends up being a little bit of movement with the gun. Make sure you let the gun settle to where you have that sight picture, or the gun is back and in parallel with your line of sights before pressing the trigger the next go round. Remember, it's important to properly manage recoil.